keep banging on. You know, that's the most important. I think mountain climbers would probably tell you the same thing. You know, there's no point looking. The difference between climbing 100 feet and climbing 500 feet is a point of view. You won't know you're at the top until you get there. Keep your head down. Like when I swim at 25 laps, guaranteed if I look up and start counting those laps, I'm petered out by 15. If I put my head down and keep working away and work at technique, work at internal rhythm, work at, I hit that length, I don't even know what length I'm on, guarantee you I'll look up and it'll be 20 and 2 more, 3 more to go. And that's a very simple device, but I think people find themselves incrementally checking how far they've got. And that, you know, when you compare it to anybody else or whatever, it's just it's a recipe for disaster.
Gotta appreciate Idris Elba, always on point. The core of his message is something that I share with my clients all the time, and it's very simple. You know, when you're pursuing a goal, it's very important that you understand that you can't belabor the point. If you belabor the point, if you're constantly checking your weight every single day, if you're constantly questioning the process every single day, if you're constantly putting your head up or looking to the side to see where you're going and how it's going, you're gonna derail yourself. You're gonna fatigue faster. For example, very simple, if I ask you to do a minute of push-ups, you will always do more push-ups in 1 minute than you will if I said do 15 push-ups. If I say do 15 push-ups, most of you are gonna fatigue around 12 because you've set a mental expectation to do 15 repetitions. But if I say do a minute, you're not thinking about the number of repetitions that you're gonna do, you're just gonna work. And so I always encourage my clients when we're training, don't think about the repetitions. That's why I always say, or for the most part, I'll tell my clients we're working for time, not reps. I don't want you to focus on the amount of repetitions that you're doing. I want you to focus on your form, your range of motion, your breathing technique, just as he was saying when he's swimming and he's connecting his body and feeling the stride and feeling the reach, right? Same thing with training, same thing with business, same thing with relationships. You set the goal from the outset. You set the expectations from the outset. And then from that point on, you put all of that in the back of your head and you get to work. And that's where most people have a difficult time because they know that they need to do the work. But instead, what happens is they start thinking about all the things that are happening, where they're going, how it's going, whether or not they're losing weight fast enough, whether or not they're gaining enough lean muscle mass. And instead of just continuing to show up and do the work, they end up slowing down and interrupting their process. So it's very important for you to understand the message that he was delivering is super powerful. And that is that you have the power to manifest anything in your life, but you're not gonna get what you want, and you're gonna have a much more difficult time acquiring it or achieving the goal if you're constantly fixating on what's happening every single day, in every single moment. Have I achieved my goal yet? No, it's a process. Take your time, continue to work, have faith that you're gonna get from where you are now to the goal that you set from the outset, but don't check your weight every single day. You're just gonna drive yourself crazy.